Welcome to NHL News Report. This is my fourth video today. I haven't done in a couple days. So today I will be doing a video here, and this is on weekly basis, week 4 of this playoff. If the playoffs start today, week 4. Today we have a different matchup. Really, there's a couple different matchups and a couple that stay the same. I will be telling you which ones stay the same too. But let's start off with Winnipeg and Dallas. New news is that more than one team has clinched the playoffs this week. Last week you saw Tampa, and I think you saw Calgary. This week you see more than that. You see Boston. You see Nashville. You see San Jose. You see Winnipeg. You see those instead of Nashville. You know what I mean? You see those instead. So I'm just pulling up which one has happened last week, and yes, here we go. Let's get to it. If playoffs started today. NHL Hockey News Reports. Here we go. Got it up here. Now, Winnipeg and Dallas, really I feel like still Winnipeg still has it, and I will still check marks mean that they have stayed the same, okay? So I would give Winnipeg and Dallas have stayed the same, and an X means they have not stayed the same. So Winnipeg and Dallas have stayed the same this year. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. So good for them. And this year also, Nashville has also clinched. So these both have been the same. St. Louis and Nashville is going to be tough. Bennington versus Rene, Tarasenko versus Phil Forsberg, Pietrangelo versus Subban. Those are the ones I'm talking about. They're good. Those second and third place in the divisions are huge because those are the most tightest ones. The one in the first versus the second, easy blowout maybe, you know what I mean? But could not be like the one with Nashville and Chicago when Nashville was number 1, Chicago was last in the second, and what happened? They swept them. Got to the final. Remember that a couple years ago? In the 16 and 17 season, the 17 playoffs, so that could happen too. But second and third are really tight ones, really tight playoffs to play against because that's just, what happens. Two really good teams that have to play against each other. Alright, Nashville and Colorado. This one is different because not Nashville and Colorado, Calgary and Colorado, because before Calgary was playing Arizona, and now they be playing Colorado. This is only a deficit of 2 points. So Colorado has 81, and Arizona has 79. And they lost against the Islanders. That was a big contributor to that. If they won that, they would have been tied, and this would have probably put them back where they have been, or just tied. But now they're out of it. So maybe they can hold in, maybe they couldn't. But now we know that Calgary will be playing Colorado, and that has changed this time. Okay, so Sharks and Vegas. This also has stayed the same, but this time Sharks have clinched the playoffs. As you can see, X means clinched. So now we know that San Jose and Vegas, this is another one. Second and third place in the division. 2 big teams to play against. I know the Sharks don't want to play against Vegas because Vegas has beat them last year in that playoffs, literally destroyed them in that 4-2 series in that semifinal, and I don't think San Jose wants that to happen. They want to get to the final. They want to play against the best team in the playoffs, getting that far. They don't want to play the best team right now. in Vegas. They don't want to play against that team. They don't want to play against Flurry. They don't want to play against Mark Stone. They don't want to play against William Carlson. They don't want to play against those people. They want to play against, like, Colorado. So that is why Calgary is trying to get, Calgary is at 101, and now San Jose is at 95 after losing some. So right now, it looks like San Jose is going to play Vegas. And I know Calgary does not want to play Vegas, so that is good for them. Now moving on to the Eastern Conference. Now we have Tampa and Montreal right now. Currently, Montreal is 88 points, and the Columbus Blue Jackets are at 86. 2 points away from winning a game. And also, Blue Jackets play the Islanders with the Islanders play the Blue Jackets at Nationwide Arena at the Blue Jackets. See what happens there. And Montreal plays the Panthers today, so we'll see who wins that one too. But right now, it's going to be tight to the last game. All the way down to the last game. It's going to be very tight. So you can really see Montreal will probably lose against Tampa, I'm thinking right now. But Tampa, that P means President's Trophy. You never know, right? But Tampa's playing fantastic. They got, points beyond anything. 122 for points and a plus 100 for differential. So absolutely fantastic. And they have really passed that differential because that's a plus 100. A plus 55 for Calgary, and they're in second place. Looking at the home record, is 27-8-2. I'm sorry. 32-6-2 is the home record. 27-8-2 is a away record. So absolutely amazing at home. Absolutely incredible away also. But you gotta give it to them for what they have done. Now we are going on to Boston, Toronto. Oh wait, has this stayed the same? No, it hasn't, because it's going to be Columbus. So, no, it hasn't. Okay, going on to the next one is Boston, Toronto. Boston has clinched this time. Last week they have not, and my video shows not, and I know that for a fact. They have not. But Boston, Toronto have stayed the same, so you can give a good, nice little check mark there. This is going to be a big one, because Boston's going to try to advance and play against Tampa. But Toronto wants to win and play against Tampa. They don't care if they lose against Tampa, probably. They just want to get to that semifinal. Probably want to get past that, but the goal is to get to that semifinal. And if they want to do that, they got to play against Boston. But Boston will be playing home, so home is going to be hard for Toronto. If Toronto cannot play home because they are really far apart. 101 and then 96 is Toronto, so there's a good 5-6 6 point, mark here, differential there. So, and with Toronto's losing, race here, it looks like they'll be going to Boston first. So that's going to be a really tough series. I keep telling you right now, second and third place in the division are big series for each team. So that's another one. That's one, you know what I mean? Just big ones, and that's one, Nashville also. So big ones there, and it's gonna be exciting playoffs this year, isn't it? Alright, Nashville. I keep saying Nashville. I don't know why. Toronto. Oh my goodness. Capitals and the Hurricanes. Hurricanes have beat Montreal the other night. They got 91 points. They keep the first wild spot. So right now, that means they'll be playing Washington. And Washington has played okay with 22-10-6 at the home and 22-14-2 away. But Carolina has been 22-12-4 at home and 20-14-3 away. So you can really see how Carolina is picking it up. We saw in the first part of this year, seeing how amazing they were first in the league for like a month, and then for like a couple of weeks, and then we saw what happened. They tanked and they were not in the playoffs, and then they found themselves back. This month, they really shown that they have brought themselves right back into that playoff spot. Not just the second wild card spot, but the first wild card spot. And that's what we'll be playing. Washington will be playing them. And before, it was going to be a rivalry playing Washington. It was going to be Washington and Pittsburgh. Oh my, in that first round. But not this time. this week it looks like it's going to be Washington and Carolina. So that has changed because, yeah, it's going to be Islanders and Carolina. Because Islanders are number 1 in the league. Now it's Islanders are going to be playing Pittsburgh because Washington's back in that first division spot. That's what it looks like, right? Yeah. So, you know, that's what it looks like. So, it'll be Islanders and Pittsburgh. That's going to be an interesting series right there. Who's really going to win that? That's a really interesting series. You know, you got, who would play? Bryce Leno, and then you got Murray on the other side with Crosby, and then you think Matt Barzal, who's fast speed, and you think the deflection of Crosby, and then you just, you know, it's going to be a cool just series, and, you know, I'm sure that this team would love, you know, to play against them. Okay, so that also is the X. Now we're looking at just missed from the West. Who just missed? Arizona has just missed. They have right now, for the points of the year, 79, and Colorado has 81. Like I said before, 2 points out, and Minnesota's tied with Arizona right now with 79 points. Of course, both of them are 2 points out of that second wild card spot. Coyotes are playing the Blackhawks tonight at March 26th, so they have a chance to tie the record of Colorado. And yes, they're not playing Colorado, so, or Minnesota. Minnesota should be playing, Avalanche will be playing Vegas the next day over, and then Minnesota will be playing no one on this day either until the Golden Knights on Friday. So, you know, they have to make sure they get themselves back in that track and moving, because they'll be playing like back-to-back Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, that's going to be big for them. And now we go on to the Eastern here. Eastern, who just missed? Columbus and Philly. Columbus is away from 2 points by tying up Montreal's record there. To try and take it over on a second wild card spot. With all those players they have. They had Duchesne, they had Gazimo, they had, you know, McQuaid they put in the back end now. You know, getting those guys, getting those guys, you should be able to be in that playoff spot. Well, that kind of took them out of that playoff spot somehow. I'm sure Duchesne is like, every time I go to a new team, I'm always tanking the team and not being able to make a playoffs. Right? Is that so true? He went to Ottawa. Ottawa Senators in the beginning of the year were doing fantastic, and then he went there and they bombed out. Now they're going to Columbus. Win the playoffs, and now they bombed out. You know, they still have a chance. Yes, they do. But, you know what I mean, it's tough for him. And Philly is 80 points. I don't see it. You know, if they really want to get to that number 1 spot, that second wild card spot, they have to put 8 points. And they'll probably be like, yeah, that could be a chance. But remember, Montreal and Columbus will be putting points up at the same time you're putting it, so it goes like this. Montreal, pretend that's Montreal, and this is Philly. Montreal wins 1, Philly. Montreal, Philly. And it's just like, you can't catch up. So I'm going to say Philly's not going to make it. Okay? Maybe next week, if they, you know, I'm going to probably take out Philly next week. The only one I'll probably keep is Columbus. But, you know, now Western, you know, what I call those two that can really make it, because they're 2 points away, both of them. So they really have the chance. Chicago, I didn't put in because they're 4 points. I don't call that. You know what I mean? I really don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not going to put it in. But this is what it is. President's Trophy, that's what it means. And X means clinch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Clinched. And before there was only 2. Tampa and Calgary. So thank you for watching NHL Canoe Support. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, okay? And see you next video. Like the video, ding the bell, comment, and share, and bye.